wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never. These are these, yeah. I got my head down when I was.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's a throw right away. Thompson Robinson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Eagle defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Thompson Robinson now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. The DTR going to throw it here. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment, so this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
60 Bison, Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Again, Thompson Robinson will look to throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
19 Lions.
Thompson Robinson now. And it's caught. It's Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Throwing. Thompson Robinson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the...
I don't know how he threw a lob pass. That's so crazy.
And that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had 3 other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought 2 of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
Looking to put a drive together. Love, he's going to change the play here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And all the way down to the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Eagles first down.
Now they'll change things up.
And Eagles first down.
Here's Love. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Who is it?
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Trey Tucker hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2.
Shot, flag blue, yellow, 43. Hut.
Love throwing for it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Trey Tucker on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
60, 43 rail, red, yellow. Blue stripe, red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Following the interception, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Steel, black. Blue, yellow. Set, go.
Love from the gun. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Black, red,
First
black.
down,
Blue,
Philadelphia.
set, black shot. Set, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
On the double.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Sit. 62 blue. Hut.
Throwing. Love. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Red, 38. Set.
Love going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
35-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Get up. Get up.
Thompson Robinson off of play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. A nightmare in the first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Green 50. Green. Flight blue. Blue striker. Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
95.
And now Love going to change things up.
Blaster, stick, red, yellow.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Eagles 22. Commanders nothing.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number 1, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of them may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson.
A short throw. This is caught by Cox.
And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And they'll get him down as
as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. 19.
Thompson Robinson now. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick-6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they could add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up the fourth down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 79 Broncos.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson. He'll try to do it himself. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
Back
to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Yellow, 43. Eagle, white, green jack. Flash, red, sight, check, huh?
Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Black shot. Drill. Steal. Black. Set. Go.
Now Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Yards on the play. Let's go.
First down. Black ultra. Blue
First
striker.
and goal
Red.
at the
Yellow.
2-yard line.
Smash. Red. Claws red. Hut. Hut.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
And he's got it. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Corum is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready. Check out.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Ready.
The DTR going to throw it here.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
So there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Thompson Robinson now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Let's go. Warriors 70.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. How do you get much more balance than this? Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Take him down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Come on. 7 Pirates. 7 Vikings.
Thompson Robinson now. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Thompson Robinson.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Ready?
Here's Love. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Red, side, blue, stripe, stick, red, yellow.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Fury, yellow, black, ultra, black, ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown, Eagles! Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles are able to add on to their first-half lead.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to slide to the beat. They snapping ain't finger, drinks bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go jump. I'm smoking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showed it what they call it. She said the food pattern, straight from Bankhead. I said you
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw his DTR. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Throwing, Thompson Robinson.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
They're going to go for it. Here's Thompson Robinson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
And now an audible here into something else.
Red, claws red.
Love now.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Second and a couple.
10 cycles. Red, yellow.
At the 16-yard line.
Slide through. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Drill, 52. Set.
It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Black shot. Steel, black, green jack. Set.
Love throwing for it. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. He's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Jacobs. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
60. 19 type. 9, 6, go.
4th down, Thompson Robinson. That is caught. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jalen Waddle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Thompson Robinson will throw for this. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Commanders 9. Alvarez Morgan is set to
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one not returnable. It's
of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Ready?
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now Love going to change things up.
Watch, blue striker. Blaster, 6. Needle, you. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Ready up. Come on, set. Ready.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Here we go.
Thompson Robinson throwing here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly are letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This one taken in by Olave.
And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down around the 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Warriors 17. 19 type. 19 Mustang. 60 Bison. 6.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Get it.
First and 10 at the 14.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Thompson Robinson now. He'll try and do this himself.
Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
It's fourth down.
Buffalo 18.
Thompson Robinson here from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Waddle
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Commanders 17.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Right, rail, blaster, stick.
Now Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand.
Jalen Waddle,
an 18-yard touchdown grab.
and the Commanders are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
22. Red, cross, black shot.
From the 45 on 2nd down.
Love. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
60 red. 60 red. 22.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
52 blue. 6. Mega. Huge. Yellow. Green jack. Ready?
Throwing. Love. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are pouring it on.
Okay, right?
Now the Eagles will once again go for the 2-point try.
Ready. White, 10 black, smash, red, drill, green. Ready.
Love going to throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the the two-point conversion here.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A game there of 30 big ones. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gives it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Channing Tindall in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. 3rd down and 13.
19 tight, 19 tight. Stephanie. 19, ready.
Thompson Robinson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Olave, 38 yards. And the Commanders are able to at least get one score back. They'll try and throw for him. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Right, what smash, red. Ready.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love. That is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Come on, fight.
And now they'll shift things around.
22, slide, red, blue, strike, field, green jack. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look.
Yellow. Claws, drill, green. Set.
On 4th down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Black 40.
Conversion.
Ready.
Love throwing for it.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Uncorks one for Davis. That's caught at the 25.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Darius Davis,
65 yards.
And the Commanders are able to claw one back.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build up the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set. 52 blue. Set.
Corum now on 1st and 10.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Right.
And now Love going to change things up.
Commanders 26-yard line.
On 2nd and a yard.
Love.
So this is Smith to the ground. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Green jack.
Philadelphia.
Black, red, yellow.
Love.
Touchdown!
Blake Corum.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Eagles stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Thompson Robinson now to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing, Thompson Robinson. Got an open man, it's Olave. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Mustang Night Cowboy 80. Ready?
And once more, it's Thompson Robinson. He completes it to Olave. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line.
Here we go, start.
First down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let go.
The DTR going to throw it here. And this is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
60, Dragon 60. Ready?
From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First down.
Thompson Robinson now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
And he's going to go down just outside the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal.
Viking 18.
To throw is DTR. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Jacobs. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember. At least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
65 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Again, it's Corum. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second and 7.
That's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Up the middle, here's Corum. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 4-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. They run straight ahead with Corum.
And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.